Uh, so earlier, when I was putting this fucking shirt on, so I could be all like, look at me, my whole fucking thing is skeletons! I fucking hit my finger, my broken one, to my alien action figure of the guy who goes, game over, man, game over! So it really fucking hurt. Anyway, we're talking about the past. So my fancy fucking title is Chains of the Past, and you know it's just a little fancy thing so I can look like fucking smart, but what it really is just our past, and it's if you hear that, that's my cat. He wants to come in. Ignore him, even though it hurts. Ignore him. But anyway, so what it means is that a lot of the things that we experience, and a lot of people. So the people who already know. But like, I saw a tweet once, and it said, "What if the reason we're like this is because of the things that happen as we were as children?" And it's just like, the sky is blue, the sun is orange or red, whatever how you fucking draw. Oh my god, child! And it's stating the obvious. So I'm here looking at this, and it's like, yeah, of course, our past, what we experience and what I've seen, from my parents, talking to them over the years and understanding bit by bit who they are. And then it's like, oh, that's where I got that from. And now I see why I am the way I am. But now I've realized, hey, you shut the fuck up, you AC. But now I realize that at some point I just been blaming them for who I am, because I didn't have that love that I had before. And bit by bit I've just like I'm going like, what the fuck? Like, I just kept blaming them. There was one moment where I just like I lost it. I fucking lost it. And I let out my fury that I had for both my parents towards my mother, sadly. Like it was she took it all. And before she met her new boyfriend, I'm like she would have just, screamed at me, said shit, just said horrible, horrible shit. And it's not her fault, she's a good woman. It's just that she just things that are said. But she just sat there and took it all, and it just demonstrated. I just let it all out, let all that fury out, and then I just sat and listened. And I realized right there and then, it's just like I've been blaming my parents and the choices of my past, the regrets that I had, the things I wish that were different. And it comes, you get it, you get the title. They're chains in my fucking back that I've had for years. And I've only now realized through self-discovery and self-love and all that fucking bullshit to just kind of like, break away from it. And like, I've seen it with a lot of people. It's a topic that I want to touch on in a more specific other video. And again, this is from my experience. So anything I say can always be bullshit. This is just from my experience, but this is what I've like seen through my life. But trauma is one of the past that it's one of the biggest fucking chains that anybody. It's like a goddamn fucking iron ball chain bullshit, like that fucking shit. And the key is somewhere. You have it. We all have that fucking key somewhere. We fucking lost that fucking key. No, actually, no, that key wasn't lost. That key was fucking thrown. Like, somewhere by the fucking asshole who put that fucking lock and chain on us. And it happens, it's those fucking hardball chains, and it's just like, and it's a drag, we drag it around, and it keeps going until we find that key, until we realize, oh, it was there the whole time. I just wasn't looking. And that's how it feels sometimes. For me, that's what it was. I just wasn't looking for that fucking key. I was carrying around that fucking ball chain because most of it was either because I was guilty or I felt guilty about shit I did in the past when I was a teenager. And like shit that I've like not understand what I fucking did because no one really fucking explained it to me. You know, growing up as a fucking American Mexican, the first generation, you know, of my fucking family, and it's just I'm just, I'm a specific kind of specimen, I guess you can say. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck I am, but this shit, man, just because like anyway, the bullshit that happened in my past, I've been dragging it over and over and over and over again. And I just now I realize it's like what the fucking quote is, out of sight, out of mind. But it's not. You know, it's something that's hard for us, but like in reality, it's like we have I guess we have to just stick to that. Cause like I don't know, it's just like when I was reading this fucking book, and again, oh, it's the fucking book. I know, I get it. But I was reading fucking book Osho Freedom, and it just said like, what are you worried about right now? Like, what do you care about right now? Is it in front of you? Is it right here? Is it next to you? Think about what you're doing right now. And I was in the car, just reading this book. It's just quiet. It was silent. It was beautiful. I love it. It was nighttime. Oh, sexy, man. And I just thought, whoa, fuck me, man. That shit's right. Yo, what the fuck? That shit's right. Oh my god. They're not here. None of those problems I've had are here. None of the things that I feel guilty for are here. None of the regrets I have are here. None of the people who hurt me are here. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I I don't know. It just felt good. And like, yeah, like I don't know. If more people were like, no, I don't want to say that because that's like narcissistic. Like, oh, I'm in a higher fucking state. No. I don't want to fucking go to that fucking tan bullshit because I seen that fucking bullshit happen because like people don't get love too much or people who fucking like get spoiled and they get fucking power, man. It's fucking stupid. But that's another tangent. I just feel like we have chains in our past. It's simple as that. And like some of us don't want to deal with it. Like we don't want to fucking face it because we're scared. It's the fear, you know, of like, shit, I have to do this. And then also, you know, we live in a fucking stupid ass system where people who do want to get help fucking have to go through loops and shit and have to pay from their own goddamn fucking money. So I go, why am I like this? You know, I'm lucky enough to work for a business that fucking basically gives me that for free for 6 sessions. That's amazing. That's privileged. And like, without that self discovery, without going through that fucking process, I wouldn't be here. You know, straight up dead. Because I've like, the past just consumed me so much because I wanted to live in this fucking fantasy that I've made myself into. And I almost had it. I almost had this fucking perfect and beautiful world that it just seems so perfect. It seems so like everything falling into place. And I thought I worked so fucking hard and enough for it. And then when it all fell apart, all these thoughts came rushing back. The past that haunts me. Just going back there and just feeling that horribleness of this idea that I should feel guilty for this. I deserve this punishment. I had a situation where like things were going perfect and it just all fell apart. And it's all because a lot of people did not let go of that past or they weren't ready to face it. And I understand. You know, you just can't fucking let things go that easily. If it was that simple, none of us would be here right now. I wouldn't be talking about this bullshit anymore. But we're here, and it's hard. And I know it is. Hell, fucking took me 27 years. 27 years. You know? It's not a race. But what my advice is like look into your past, and if you can get some professional help or talk to a friend who can really be there for you, who can tell you the harsh truth, even if you fucking hate to hear it. Like rip that fucking band-aid. Just fucking do it. Cause those chains are just gonna get worse. They're gonna get rusty and they're gonna get heavier and it's just gonna be disgusting. It's gonna fucking go into your fucking skin and I don't know. You become this amalgamation of like monstrous chain monstrous chain. Yeah, I'm a smart English man, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just it's these chains, man. It's these chains that have been that we've some of them we just carry willingly because we feel like we deserve them. You know I did, and it's not right. We can't live in the past anymore and try to get the things that we had and we want again. They're not here anymore. We learn, though. We learn because if we learn from our experiences, we can go better. We just can't make the same mistake twice. Not anymore. But forgive yourself if you do. I know. I made so many fucking mistakes again and again and again. And it's just upbringings, who I am, you know, how I grew up. And every day I just discover more about myself. And I try to break as many chains as possible every single day. The things that shouldn't matter anymore, you know? And it's all about just like thinking kind of in the moment, you know? It's like the fucking Paramore song. It's like don't want to go. What was it? How did the fucking thing go? It's like I don't want to look back to the past because like I don't want to live in it or something shit like that, and then I don't want to look to the future because I don't want to feel like I want to die, and that's what it is. It's a balance. It's like look to the past for examples of life repeating itself, and then see how you handle it now because you're not the person you were back then. You're a bit stronger, even if you don't think so. You are. We all are. And it's just because we learn, We learn from those fucking shitty situations. And we go, no, I can be better now. I'm a little stronger. I can do this. But hey, I don't know. That's my experience again. I feel like if a lot more people just kind of like broke those chains, broke those trauma, it wouldn't project for others. Because I know I do it sometimes still. That feeling of like holy shit, are you gonna fucking backstab me? Is that what's gonna happen now? Because like that fear is still there. That chain is still locked. And I mean, it's a work in progress. All I can do is just open my heart, open my arms, and just like trust the world. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go with the flow. I'm just gonna see what happens. And if I get bit, I get bit. But if I fucking find a good, nice fucking slide down the fucking stream, woo, it's gonna be good times. But hey, that's what I think. Point is, find a process that helps. We thankfully live in a technology, in an age of technology, where we can talk someone in a blink of an eye on the other side of the fucking world. That's amazing. And we have places, we have options. You're not alone. You're not alone. If you can get therapy, get therapy. Trust a friend, trust a family member who's been there for you, and start breaking those fucking chains. And it's not a race. You do it bit by bit. Just remember, It's like those things are just gonna drag you. You're gonna, and also you're gonna throw those chains at someone else. And that's not great. Don't chain people down, you know? You know how heavy that is. You want that on someone else? You want to share that pain? I guess misery loves company, but why join them with misery if you can join them with happiness? Go for it, you know? Trust the world, trust people. It's hard. I know, it's words that are coming out of my stupid ass mouth. But I just feel like if more people just be kind to one another and just like realize that there's some things they gotta face. But again, I'm talking from my own experiences. So this is my truth. You find your truth and you tell me like what was something that haunted you in your past that you finally broke through and you're like, no, I am not that person anymore. And for me it was who I was in high school. You know, I was an asshole. I called women bitches. I fucking shit on fucking like authority in a very like not great way. And I don't know. I told truths. So I like I just said uncomfortable things, and that's who I was in high school. You know, I thought that I was just like above it all. You know, like yeah, down with authority, down with the system. I don't like these fucking shit. I hate school. Fuck this bullshit. But somehow, you know, people still hang around me and thought I was a nice guy, but it's a whole fucking different ass story how high school really works. But yeah, that was the biggest. That's one. That was one of the biggest fucking chains that I had to break to say to myself that I am not that person anymore. I am who I am now. I was like that, so I won't be like that now. You know, because like fucking life hit me in the face in high school, and I feel like a lot of that's one of the subjects I think I'm gonna fucking talk about soon. But that shit was on me for years, you know. But it broke. It finally broke, and it's either gonna break by itself because of age. You're gonna fucking say like, why does this still matter? Or you know, let's do it now. Let's go. But yeah, yeah. Again, just words, just me talking. But if you have broken a chain, tell me what chain you broke. Whatever it is, whatever it is that you go like, fuck yeah, I'm proud of this. I'm proud of this. I'm no longer thinking like this, or I'm no longer like this. You know, that kind of thing. Like you broke that fucking chain that was holding you down, that was saying like, no, you're not, never gonna do. Nope, no, fuck you. No, not gonna hit. Don't be held down. Be free. You know, be free. All right, that's it. I don't know. Fucking. Hopefully this sounds good. So anyway, you guys take care. Remember to learn something every day, then talk about it. I'll see you next time.